So, it's me again, and guess what I get to do tomorrow? Essentially, carry this around all day. For 6 hours. Then I get to give a concert. I should explain. So, basically, I'm in the honor band, the Northeast Missouri Junior High Honor Band. And it was the first weekend in January, I went and auditioned for a chair. And I got third chair, which I guess is pretty good considering there were 10 of us. Of course, they did split us up into two bands, so I'm third chair out of 5. But, so we practiced for a little bit on our songs, and then they sent us away and said, here, you have a month and a half to practice this and get it good before you come back. And then, so I'll get there tomorrow at about 9, and then we'll practice for 3 hours until about noon, and then we'll have hour and a half to go eat lunch, and then we'll practice for another 3 hours after lunch. And so, basically, I'm gonna remember my chapstick. I actually have it in my pocket right now. So, it's gonna be a long day. Of course, it's also gonna be really fun, because, I mean, I hate to be mean, but the kids in my band, in my 8th grade band at school, just don't care. There's maybe 2 dozen that really care and want to be in there and want to learn how to be better. But the other ones, they're just in there because they can be. And sorry if you're a trumpet, but the problems are in the trumpet section. But, so, anyway, as for honor band, it's like, well, it's going to be tiring, it's going to be a long day, but it's going to be really fun. And I'm really looking forward to it. Also, if you're expecting to know how my Valentine's Day went, you're not going to find out, because I don't really want to talk about it. Not that anything bad happened, but I'm not a Valentine's Day person. So, yeah. I got fun dip. That's all you need to know. You're jealous of my fun dip, aren't you? I know you are. Don't lie. It's the blue. So, I just got back from honor band, and I'm tired. So, I apologize if this section of the video is crap, because I can't think straight right now. So, basically, got there at 9, we practiced for not quite 3 hours, then we went to lunch, and at that point, I was already tired, and my embouchure was done. And so, we come back, and we go back and do it again, and it's just like, doesn't help that I went to bed late last night, which I really shouldn't have done. But, you know, what you gonna do? I don't know. But, anyway, now it is 8 o'clock, and I've been awake for 14 hours, and I've been running, well, I say running around, but you know what I mean. And kind of just, I don't know, it's just been a long day. Am I really going to put this part in the video? Or, yeah, I am. Just because then you guys can laugh at me. You're welcome. And I'm done now. I'll tell you more tomorrow. Okay, so I'm still not really awake, but it's not 8 o'clock at night, and I did get some sleep last night, so I'll relay back to you what happened yesterday at honor band. But, although, really, there isn't much to it, except what I told you last night, except that was just a really weird version that made me sound like I was high. I probably was high on air though, but you know, what you gonna do? But I mean, so I got up at 6. I got to Macon at 9. And then basically I practiced for, well, the whole band practiced together for 3 hours, and then we went to lunch, and then we went back and practiced for 3 hours, and after the first 3 hours my embouchure was dead, as I mentioned previously. And so it's like, great, 3 more hours of this. So we went and practiced for another 3 hours, and then we got an hour and a half break before the concert. And so, yeah. Of course, really the most notable part of the day was the fact that my social studies teacher's daughter was... My social studies teacher's daughter. Yeah, I said that right. She was in the other band, the opposite band that I was in. And I'm not going to say I don't like my social studies teacher, but I don't know, he's weird. I don't know. He doesn't really like anyone in any fashion. But anyway, so I kept looking over my shoulder. Like, I was sitting there with my horn, and I'd keep looking over my shoulder like this, trying to make eye contact with him. But he never once looked down at me. So when we finally got up and filed up into the bleachers so the other band could play, which is the band that his daughter was in, I looked up at him, and I finally got him to look down at me and make eye contact, and he just kind of gives me this smile, like, what are you giving me that look for? I'm one of the good students. Don't look at me like that. But, like I said, I don't understand him. It was weird. But, yeah, I mean, there's not much more to it than that. I was going to say something else, but then I started talking about it on our banner and I forgot what it was. Yeah, I'm smart. Okay, I don't think I'm going to remember my other thing, so I'm just going to go now. I know, you're gonna die without another video from me for a week, aren't you? Come on, admit it. You know it's true. Okay, maybe not. I'm not that interesting. No. It doesn't, well, I don't tell very good stories. All my stories are you had to be there stories. I'm going off on a tangent, aren't I? Okay. Bye.